Hi everyone, Chelsea Tucker here from juniorchelsea.com. Glad that you're here today. Today I want to talk about career paths and what does that look like and what does that sound like and what does that feel like for females, because it can be very trying for us. So let's get into it. I actually started out wanting to be an elementary school teacher. I went to school for education and psychology. And when we started having our children, the cost of childcare and the income I was bringing in didn't make sense. So my husband and I decided that after our second baby, that we would transition from me participating in taking care of finances to him being the primary income provider. There's been many bumps and bruises along the way, but we are still here and we are still together as a family. And I'm here now to help with finances. I'm only able to truly help with finances the way that I'm at this present moment encouraged to do because my children are in school. So that alone was a very big choice for my husband and I to decide to move forward with. But it primarily came down to my passion to create a business and to succeed in this arena of life. It's very important to understand that, because this video isn't to say that one way is better for another female versus somebody else's, right? That's not the goal of this video. The goal of this video is to say that before I became a wife and a mother, I had big dreams. My dreams were to teach in a school and to eventually become a guidance counselor. I laid those dreams down so that I could raise my family. And now, throughout that process, the idea of being a business owner had come up, right? And so it was almost like mourning the fact of not maybe going back into the school system, or maybe not going back in the way I thought I would, right? So, maybe like as I'm finishing up my business or whatnot, maybe I become just like a substitute teacher or something, right? There's always availability for me to go back into the system. But I'm here now because this is my passion. This is my desire, to help people. And I also didn't want to become that content creator that, preached, only work a couple hours a week and make millions of dollars. That sounds great, but that's not the reality for most families. Like, it's just not. I'm not saying that, you can't, because obviously you can. People are doing amazing, great things with it. But there was just something that wasn't settling well with me on that. So I'm here to actually work, to actually provide service, right? Literally and physically through the videos, right? Like this is part of the service process, but also in person, because there's something about being face to face that you cannot replace with a phone. You're listening to me, you're seeing me, but I'm not hearing and seeing you, right? You could comment, which would be great, because then it would also let me know what you're thinking. But there's just something about in-person contact that you can't replace. And so with that said, that's also another reason why for my business model, it would not be adequate, in my opinion, to just be on the internet. So my goal is to actually help people, to actually meet with them, to actually help them solve their problems. So my career may look different than your career, right? How I want to schedule it out, what I want it to look like, right? Like I want my workday to start sometime after I drop my kids off from school. And then I want my day to end before they get home, so I can have dinner with them, so I can go to, I don't know, their track practices or whatever they're doing. I want to be involved in their lives. Would it be appropriate for me to work a couple nights a week? Sure, of course, if that's okay with me and my husband, right? Maybe have dinner with them and then, be able to go take on a couple clients or whatever. Sure, that's great. But it has to work for my family, right? And if it doesn't work for my family, I can't do it, because if I help you, but I lose my own family, my own footing on how my family needs to operate, was it worth helping you? No. And this is, I'm a big I don't know, how would you say it? I'm a big supporter of do as you say, not do as I tell you to do and I don't do it. That's just nonsense. That's stupidity. No, if I'm gonna tell you like, hey, like this is something I'd recommend, um, better believe that I'm doing it to the best of my ability. Am I perfect at it all the time? Absolutely not. But I do try my best each and every day, and that's my goal to help you understand as well. So, if you find this content that valuable for you, make sure that you're liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, whatever, all of the stuff for YouTube, because it gets more people to the channel. They like it. You know, YouTube says you like me and they push it out more. So I'll see you guys next time.